to an urgent edition of Frank Opinions. I'm Adam.
And I'm Tasker.
And we had to jump right on here and get this podcast finished because the last episode of The Boys dropped on the day of this recording.
That's right. Season 5 finale.
One of us
Final episode.
One of us watched it at 3 a.m. when it dropped Eastern Standard Time. The other one waited till 5.
The other one waited till about 7:30 a.m.
So there was too much hype leading up to it. I had to see it.
Listen, it crossed my mind staying up. I'm like, no.
It didn't come to a theater near me, so I stayed up and watched it.
Yeah, it didn't come to a theater near me.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to throw it out there. I feel sorry for the people that paid.
Listen.
All right, before we even get into the finale, let's just talk about the whole show, the season 5, before we get to the finale. Our thoughts.
No one really cares about the rest of it.
We got to talk about our thoughts.
Listen, everybody knows it was a complete shit show up until the end. Okay? But the end,
Okay.
I feel like did tie everything up. And I understand when Kripke said it was going to be satire. I get it. And you know what? For how just outlandish and dorky this show was, for it to end that way was kind of comedic.
I see. Yeah.
And that's why they finished the outro with Billy Joel's Piano Man. I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
Feel free to explain.
Well, I feel like that outro with Billy Joel's Piano Man and just how everything went down kind of reminds me of the intro to Watchmen. And you know how like satire Watchmen was with stuff. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
So, how each character's ending came, it just had that like total, just like I said, satire. It was just,
Oh yeah.
and I kind of liked it. I liked it kind of just 180 reversal. There's the side of me that I wanted to see the Boys ending, just the totally just off the wall shit, but then there was this one. I've watched it 3 times.
Okay.
Are you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I just noticed something. I think you figured out what I just noticed.
Yeah.
You didn't watch 3 times.
I did watch it 3 times, yep. I watched it one time on low volume while everyone was sleeping. I watched it the second time at like max volume while I was by myself. And then I watched it a third time with my wife so she could see how this shit show ended.
Listen.
This last episode made everything that we questioned during season 5 kind of come to light.
That it meant nothing?
No, like when we got that stupid story of how Marvin Milk nurtured this baby bird back to health and became Mother's Milk.
Yep.
Because all the kids made fun of him because of his nurturing side.
Yeah.
Well, that big-ass story that we got that was a quarter part of an episode ended up him making a home for Ryan.
Okay.
So that's how that balanced.
Okay.
Then Kamiko with Frenchie and how he always called her Marisol or whatever.
Monquois.
And she went to France and went to that Marisol place that he always talked about that had the best cookies or whatever that was. And how that was the best thing he'd had in life until he met her. So that put that little ribbon on that one, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And then, of course, Butcher's ending. I liked it. I
Yep.
like that he saw his Lenny that his dad beat to death, right?
Yeah.
So I liked, and then the super, super corny part with him turning down the job and opening up Campbell Audio
Yeah.
and Annie getting pregnant and then naming the kid Robin, which is, completely fucked up and weird. And then she flies off pregnant, right? Because of the abortion, all that jazz we went through with them. And then it all started with Robin dying and it ended with Robin being born. So I get all that. Put that little ribbon on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Homelander, he died comic book accurate. So I like that. They stuck to the comics on that.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it, they just went off the wall with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all the bullshit that we sat through the season did get tied up at the end, for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
The kill with him, the Holy One, I did like that because I want to kind of think that she had that planned.
Oh yeah.
I want to. I want to feel like that she just didn't do that as a kink. She was legitly was going
Hoping, like
bolt him, right?
Yeah, it'll kill him and she can get out.
Yeah, black bolt him. Can't scream without a mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was pretty. I liked it because just that reaction between Mother's Milk and Huey, where they're both covered and they're looking at each other. I gotta get another job.
Yeah.
So I like that, and I really like the Elon Musk cameo.
Oh yeah, I'm an astronaut and stuff.
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
Flew him up, flew him up.
17 kids. He's almost an astronaut, and just that whole scene right there. He walks already. He's like, "Oh yeah, come with me." Poof. And I've already seen people, how did he get to space and back that quick?
Yeah.
I truly don't think he flew all the way to space.
I think he went so far.
I think she took him up in the air, and then he was like, yoink. I think he threw him to space. And then that whole thing where he finally breaks bad on the date.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, I've never killed you because I wanted you deep down inside. Just to understand how worthless you are.
Yep.
And of course, his death. I liked it.
Oh,
I liked how it panned up and you could see that big ass octopus.
Yeah.
In the water. Did you see it? The shadow.
Yeah. You saw the shadow of it, yeah.
And the sharks just, come and rip him apart after that. Yeah. What I like about it is that they had, I want to think that arm went up his ass.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Not his gills, but just straight up the old fisher there.
It did. 100%.
Went up through, came out his mouth all gory and then, of course, I think it just ripped him apart.
Yeah, poured him in and just...
So...
Okay.
I thought the speech was very good. And when he snaps at the end.
Oh, yeah, when he's getting ready to say father, and he just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the holy fire and all that, and then how it's filmed and the fight and all that. I get where people saying, it stayed inside the Oval Office. They didn't blast through walls and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
When he got thrown against the wall, they didn't go through it or anything.
Yeah.
I get that. I want to kind of hope that just because where Butcher was strong, he was kind of putting the ass into taking the hit.
No, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Other than just, bracing for it, other than just taking it.
Yeah.
So, I get that. I get where it stayed all in there. But I'm telling you what, the funniest freaking part, once we got through the whole Kamiko, that kind of
figuring out her thing.
That kind of mid-stop thing with Frenchie, I get it. It got brought him back in the last episode.
Yep.
She had to get with her own, whatever. But when they wake back up, and he's like, because what's funny about that is the whole 5 seasons, that's how Anthony Starr acts, and then they add the lasers to it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's funny just kind of seeing it without the VFX.
Yeah.
Where he's and Butcher's like, but it didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
And then his little. I love that. I love that. And then he was just a man. He didn't know how to fight or anything. And then you had Butcher, who's always been a mercenary.
Yep.
He catches that fucking punch, and he's like,
yeah,
loved all that. And then he giving him the Omni-Man treatment, right?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I loved all that. I'm going to tell you, my only thing that, like I said, the boy side of me, with all this craziness, is I really wanted when Huey shot Butcher, and they were down there, and he was holding his hand.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, you really are like Lenny. And he goes, I appreciate that. And I just wanted him to be, right as he faded out for the sprinklers to come on. And then the other hand, him have the button pushed.
Oh, yeah, it's laying there. He's already got it pushed.
Yep, like he squeezed it right as he squeezed Huey's hand. And it just rained that black down over him. I think that would have been just a gnarly boys type way to finish it.
Yeah, yeah.
And still could be emotional. I mean, you could also had some kind of like fucking flame soup come in there and be like, what's happening, and catch on fire and the sprinklers kick on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only part I really wish in the final that we got to see. Like Sage losing her powers and going to Harry Potter land. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
And Tara dying, of course, of old age. And you kind of get that arc there, right? You start feeling sorry for Butcher.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know, man. I really didn't mind it. All in all, in the end, I really didn't mind it. It didn't save the season by any means, but I still think it was a good way to. I think a good way to end it.
Mm-hmm. I got you. I'm taking it all in.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking terrible.
It really wasn't.
Listen, as an episode, there was parts of it I did like. I will say that. As a season ending, final ending, nah. It felt like this whole episode felt like they were writing it and then they went, like they were on episode 7. They finished episode 7. They're like, all right, sweet. We just did something pretty sweet. And then someone goes, hey, we got one more episode, right? And they're like, what?
Oh yeah. I mean,
it starts out quick. It's boom, balls to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But it felt too quick. It felt like they forgot and they're like, oh shit, we got to wrap this up as quick as possible.
Yeah, it was a hurry.
And the Homelander fight, I liked. Like, I liked it all. How he dies, comic accurate. It was well shot. They did well with that. But I feel like you look back to, like, Season 3. Soldier Boy, Butcher, and Huey right there on top of Homelander. Not V1 style. Just regular Homelander. All three of them getting ready to just blast his ass. He's able to get out of there. Here, V1 Homelander.
Yeah, but
Butcher and
V1
Ryan.
V1 didn't do anything but give him immortality.
True, only gives him immortality. But the whole season, they were hyping that thing up like, Jesus Christ, if he gets this, he's God. Like, they were pushing, like, he's a second coming, like, he's going to be the next, like, powerful superhero. and it just gave him immortality.
Well, he was already the most powerful soup,
Yeah.
honestly, in existence. It just V1 would make it where you couldn't kill him through
You couldn't. Yeah,
virus
you couldn't
or old
actually kill
age.
him. Yeah.
He just wasn't going to age out, and the virus wasn't going to kill him.
Yeah,
That's
he's
all
gonna stay
V1
around.
did.
Yeah. But they were hyping it up as like this fucking thing. Like, we got to get this and make sure he doesn't get it.
Well, I think they were doing that because of the virus. The whole thing focused for the last 2 seasons on the virus,
Yeah, making this virus.
and that was their only ace in the hole. They knew
Yeah.
without the virus, they'd never be able to kill him. And if he got
Yeah.
V1, the virus ain't gonna kill him.
Virus is no good. Yeah.
So that's where I think the hype for V1 came in.
And see, that's what I think. It building up, and then nothing happens. Like, Ryan and Butcher was able to hold him down, while Kamiko's like, "Get you."
Yeah, but I'd see that possible because Butcher's some freak of nature.
True.
Like-
And I feel like that didn't come to play at all.
Because, like, when he killed Vicky, right? He ripped her apart.
Yeah.
You knew he was strong. Like those
Oh yeah.
tentacle things. Because when he fought him in Herogasm, he was kind of just
He
a
was like another Homelander. Like, he was, like,
temporary
superpower.
Homelander. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, they had him down then.
Yeah.
Like-
he was down on the ground. Like
Like-
he was down.
Yeah, it was over for him. He was getting ready to eat it, and he flew out of there.
Yeah. But that's what, like, I'm saying. Like, he was able to get out of those 3. But with, like, Ron and Butcher, he was on his knees, and he was able to, like, he couldn't get away. I feel like it was just power balance on certain things.
I mean, Butcher kept
Just
getting a
kinda
hold
all
of
over
him.
the place. He did.
And then every time then Ryan would hit him with because Ryan's laser eyes were supposedly more powerful.
Yeah, more powerful, because we learned that in season 2.
And then again, we seen when he fought him the first time, and he lasered through his suit, remember?
Yeah.
So, like, he was blasting him with those.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's plausible they could keep him at bay, because they're both super strong.
They're both super strong. I didn't believe it. I didn't like it. Didn't feel not like real, but it just didn't feel right in the
It would
universe.
yeah, you was wanting a huge fight scene.
Not really, not really a huge fight. I don't know. I feel like we should have. There should have been more bodies dropped. I feel like in this show, like this final episode.
See, and do you mean that in, like, soups? Like, more soups died?
I'm thinking both, more soups and civilians. I think Homelander should have broke. Like, I think we should have seen him actually go full crazy, and then they stop him, and then do the whole part of, like, they're taking the power away. He becomes this begging for his life,
Well, see,
pathetic.
I really like that. He went full broke.
That's why he did go full broke, but
Because I liked as they were marking the seats for who believed and who didn't.
oh yeah, yeah.
They ended up just, like, highlighting the whole thing.
Yeah, when he broke their fuck.
Yeah.
Put myself on there. I don't fucking believe now.
Yeah, right. So then when he went down, people were like, oh, shit. Even the psychics looked at each other like,
Oh yeah. And I think I feel like it could have been a little bit longer.
oh, they for sure full tilt rushed. I mean, they put the balls to the wall on
I
this
think I
one.
saw that they said the Stranger Things fight scene was longer than this one. This is shorter
Yeah,
than...
but you see on the Stranger Things ones, right?
Yeah.
And I know everyone's going to be comparing to that, just like we are.
Yeah.
That was a group of, like, kids and nobodies fighting a huge ass supernatural
yeah.
spider.
Yeah.
These are
Should've been fucking
superheroes fighting
superhero
superheroes.
fighting. Yeah.
So I'm not even going to compare those two because
Oh yeah.
yeah, that
Well, I'm looking at like comparing the more not comparing how they went down, but like Vecna and Homelander, supposed to have been like the most powerful people here, and they died within minutes.
I never looked at Homelander ever really during the season as being the most powerful.
I say that's the thing. Like this season, he didn't feel terrifying.
Well, I never looked at him in any of it as being the most powerful suit. I always just looked at him as being the most deranged.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they were pushing up to where he's like, once he breaks, he's like unstoppable almost. And because like season 1 through 3, even in 4, they showed like people are fearing him and they're trying to push that. They're not really he's the strongest. He's just you don't know what he's going to do. His mind might snap and just fucking okay, everyone's dead in this room.
Right, and we seen that with the opening, right?
Yep.
Where when they show the airplane video, and he's getting ready to just kill the entire Congress or whatever.
Yeah.
And I like it. It just showed like he got so caught up in himself being God.
I said I didn't like that storyline.
See, I like that.
I mean, I get it.
I like that. Again, that's one of the things I think they did close out with this is that he got so high on himself that he felt he's invincible.
Yeah.
He himself he
started believing he was God.
Yeah, right, exactly. Nothing's going to match him.
Yeah.
Everybody either loves him or scared of him, and that's one of the things earlier in the season. I maybe 2 episodes before that when he let that one guy live, the movie star, like the Hugh Hefner kind of guy.
If I remember,
he worked at the movie theater.
Oh yeah, because he was in the 4th season. He was one of the like
a director or whatever. Yeah, like a VOT director or something.
Yeah,
I really like that because he was like, "You're not scared of me, are you?" And
he's like, "No, I've never been scared of you."
He was like, "Nah, man.
I feel sorry for you."
Right.
Like that. Like Homelander felt actually okay. This guy like
crazy. Yeah, but that's talent.
Yeah.
Like I like that part of him.
Yeah.
And that kind of culminated to like when he told Butcher, I could have killed you at any point, but I didn't because Butcher wasn't afraid of him, and 2, like he liked that cat and mouse.
Oh yeah, he liked that whole back and forth play.
Right. So like I said, I like that. I liked it, especially when he went to begging. Like he just threw it all to the wind. Yeah. When he gave the little hand, he was like
that works for Homelander because he was always searching for something, always searching to be loved and like everyone appreciate him and everything like that. But that's what I'm like. I mean, another one was I had a problem with was the whole Soldier Boy thing.
Yeah. So yeah, when they chokehold him out.
Yeah, and just took him out of the finale. That was a wrong decision.
Yeah,
because I know what they're going to do now. We're going to have future spinoffs, maybe future spinoffs, and we're going to bring like. I feel like we should just end this whole thing. Like, I feel like the Boys universe, we've been it. We're done. We don't need to drag it out. We're going to drag it out, and no one's going to care about it.
Because you got Moff Gideon running it again.
Mm-hmm. Which, I like that part. I mean, I do like how he took over again because that falls back to episode, 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Whenever he said, doesn't matter what y'all do, like...
The VOT machine will keep...
Yeah, the VOT machine will just keep running.
Yeah, Stan Edgar taking it back over, you've foreseen, but he isn't going to be taking Soldier Boy off ice.
I know he's not going. Yeah, he's not going to take Soldier Boy off. Oh,
when he goes in there and he sees him frozen, he's going to be like, "Yes."
Excellent. He's going to look at him. That's where he's going to. I could see experiment on him and try to get the V1.
Oh, he's going to do it again. Yeah.
Yeah, and just do it again. And I don't know. I just don't feel like we
Let
should.
me let me hit you with my biggest question out of this whole thing.
Well, I was going to say the next thing, which I think might be what you're going to say. Go ahead.
How'd they get the virus out of the fucking sprinkler system?
Oh, Stan's going, fuck! No, they don't even know. They forgot. Huey didn't tell anyone.
Huey didn't
Someone
tell
starts a,
That's
6 months from now, someone starts a fire. They're like, fuck! Hit the sprinklers!
Listen,
Everyone
I would think
what's going on?
I think they should do just say like a 15-minute spoof
Short.
of Huey sitting in his fucking little audio shop watching the news, and it was like, a fire broke out in Vought Tower today, and he's like, a fire in Vought. Oh fuck! He just shows them all dying everywhere.
The fire was put out by the sprinklers, but everyone still died. And he looks back, Annie, we gotta go.
Yeah, he looks back and she's just blood running from her
Yeah,
eyes.
Huey, something's wrong.
Right. Oh god, that'd be awesome.
Fuck. That was another thing too. I didn't like. I mean, I liked it as its part, like Butcher and Huey. That scene of him dying and everything. I like that part. Again, felt rushed. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
I felt like this season, Butcher should have been the second half of the season as the villain.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like when he.
I feel like Homelander should have died somewhere halfway through, and then Butcher goes, "I'm going to go continue with my plan," and give us more that emotional pull of him and the boys. You're like, "Fuck, Butcher, don't do this." Like it was just too. This whole episode was just too rushed. Like everything hit, the notes hit. They did hit everything right, but it was too quick.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It was super rushed. And like the rest of the season, the rest of the part of season 5 took so long to get anywhere where we was going.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they could have built this finale better if, like, well, I mean, Eric Kripke has said that the original plan was 13 episodes with this season. I feel like they should have continued with that plan. I mean, we would have drawn it out a little bit longer, but I feel like it would have made sense once we hit the ending. Like, flesh it out a little bit more. Butcher actually going out there trying to kill superheroes. Like, his whole thing was, I'm killing every superhero. And he just... Well, how many superheroes did he kill in this season? 2? I mean, him actually killing people?
Right.
1?
Yeah, I mean...
I feel like he should have been on a bloodbath to where everyone's like, yeah, rooting for Butcher to kill Homelander, and then he turns into the villain, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, like, if he would have just killed him, good or bad.
Yeah, I think he should have just killed everybody, and then, like, look at Starlight, and Huey's like, no, we can't do it. Like,
well, like say when, like, the Mole Man helped him. Like,
when
he got...
just...
when he got into where they were going, and he goes, and he was like, I thank you. And then it just ripped him apart.
That's what it should have happened. And Huey would be like, oh, fuck. Like, keep an eye on him or something.
Yeah, and he was like, no one fucking lives.
But,
I like that part, too. When Homelander was like, I thought you wasn't going to hold up your end of the deal. And
scorched earth. Well, that's what I was going to say. Butcher's entrance to that Oval Office.
Oh, yeah.
Was beautiful.
Oh, yeah. How's your little experiment going without the Frenchman?
Yeah, he goes, looks over, and Kamiko starts walking in.
Yeah, he goes, I don't know, let's see. Yeah, and she walked in at that look. They like, I like when Anthony Starr sold that look of like, oh no, it worked. Like.
Yeah. Well, that's what, like, whenever she starts powering up, he's like,
Yeah, right.
He's like, fuck.
And then he spent the whole rest of the time just trying to leave, not fight. He was trying to run.
Yeah, he was trying to get out of there. And that's what, like, I don't know. I feel like he could have. I feel like he gotten out easier or something. And plus, I feel like, wouldn't he have. I mean, they knew the boys and Butcher were coming to the White House. I feel like, wouldn't he have more people there to kind of watch his back? Which, I mean, I would understand, like, not having people because he thinks he's
We didn't have
all the way up
anyone.
here. Well, that's what, yeah, he didn't. I mean, he pushed the Deep away.
The Deep killed Noir.
Oh, that's what, I mean, some of the
Soldier
deaths
Boy
throughout the
was
season.
Soldier Boy was on ice.
Yeah.
There was no
I
other.
just,
All the other soups had stupid freaking powers.
and he's like, fuck, I can't use any of these.
I mean, maybe like the. Yeah. And other things that irked me, right, was all the Gen V people. Man, what
Well,
a useless fucking part.
I was going to say, Gen V, if you watch seasons 1 and 2 and you're like, oh shit, these people are going to the boy, like the end of Gen V, you're like, alright, Marie Monroe's going to go over there and fuck some people up. Then you start season 5, you're like, alright, where's Marie Monroe? And you keep going through the season. Alright, where's she at? Seth
Listen.
Rogen had a longer run time than she did.
Listen, I think would have been one of the biggest cherries on top is like in that final fight. Like, say they were all losing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Where he
there's,
comes behind him and just picks
and
him
there's-
up.
and there's like blood all over the room. Like just
Oh, yeah.
covered in like Butcher's blood, Ryan's blood, and all that. And then like you just see it start pulling off the walls and stuff.
Yeah, start floating and just start
Yeah,
moving.
and you know, you got the Homelander looking around like, the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And then it just I mean, just starts
Comes
cutting
at
him
him.
all apart. Yeah. And then like he goes to fly and she grabs him.
Catches him, yep.
Yeah, gives it a little force choke on him.
Yep. And then just starts
It
ripping
just-
the
just-
V1.
Yeah, it just starts crumbling him. Like,
I think that's what it should have been.
see the veins in his face and like the blue.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Instead of Kamiko getting the power, we should have went with Marie Monroe ripping it from him.
I think that, yeah.
Let him lose that power. Like, he can't do nothing, and he's watching it leave him.
You're right, and that would be the boys type of finale.
Yeah. And then he falls down, and then you cut into him whimpering and trying to, like, no, wait, no. Like, that would have been...
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I think like I don't know. It's just I feel like they missed. I feel like the episode was good, but overall, it's not a good ending for the whole show.
It's
Because
not.
seasons 1 through 4 build up to a whole thing, and it feels like this one just kind of just
I kind of feel.
we cruise. We're on a cruise.
I kind of feel like they just got tired of doing it.
But see, we mean tired of doing the show?
Yeah.
Okay, you fucking explain Vault Rising. That's common.
I think it'll be fresh, so it might start off good, but
Eventually, they'll hit season 4 and they're like, ah, fuck, we gotta keep doing this show.
I feel like maybe when they got derailed on Gen V
Well, that's
And-
what I saw.
and they had a pun on it, and then they go in and canned it.
Yeah, they've canceled it.
And I think that maybe threw a wrench into the plan a little bit.
Well, that's what I was saying is like, Gen V got canceled, which probably hurt the season 5 show.
Right.
Because I saw Eric Kripke say that Gen V, I guess season 3 was supposed to continue the ending of this one, and I'm thinking it's hard for me to believe that. Like I can like it look like you can watch and you go, okay, they were planning on something bigger. But I'm thinking if Amazon, they know how good The Boys is, they know how much people are bringing it in, the views and everything, right? Gen V season 2 didn't do too hot. I understand. But if Eric Kripke was, I feel like he would have been like, I've got this plan. It's going to go to season 3. It's going to, like, you renew this, it's going to pop. I feel like Amazon would have been like, okay, we believe in you. We'll give you this season.
Yeah, but he sold them with Vault Rising.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're going to go back into the prequels.
Well, that's because everybody was sucking on that Jensen Ackles dick.
Right. Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy is phenomenal.
Yeah, but yeah, everybody started liking him more than the
Homelander.
boys.
Yeah. And then plus Homelander had to choke him out because this is fucking my show, bitch.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what the fuck happened here.
There ain't enough room for that much star power in this Vought tire.
Yeah, Soldier Boy was supposed to be just a quick cameo, and he fucking took over the show. I mean, at first,
there's a lot of people out there that bang the supernatural drum, and yeah, and I've watched a lot of those episodes. They suck.
listen. Supernatural is a guilty pleasure type of show.
It's
fine. It's one
you
you can turn on, and you watch the Winchester brothers, and you just have a good time. That's basically that show.
That show changed complete feel, like third season.
That show should have ended probably like 5 to 7, somewhere between there. We should have got 15 seasons.
But I'm saying, like, everyone really doesn't talk shit about that because their stories were everywhere.
Their story, yeah. They at the first few, like I think the first 3 seasons were basically like hunting monsters.
First 3 seasons was just 2 guys hunting monsters.
Our dads went on a hunting trip.
That's what I'm saying.
Has being home in a few days. Like the first 3 seasons are great, and then it started bringing hell and heaven.
That's what I'm saying.
It.
After the 3rd season, it was a complete different show.
Yeah, it became a different show. And then I think by the time we got to like seasons 8 through 15, each season was like hell wants Dean, hell wants Sam,
yeah,
heaven wants Dean, heaven wants Sam. It became that whole back and forth thing, which yeah, it's repetitive, but you still have a good time with it.
See, and
you have a good time.
That show,
it's not great.
That show happened during a time when you could do that.
Yeah,
because there was nothing else, even in like that same realm.
Yeah. So
they could do whatever they wanted with it.
Yeah.
Eric Kripke tried that with The Boys. But it ain't a one-horse show anymore.
No.
You've got so many different streaming platforms.
Yep.
YouTubers now.
Yep.
Creating their own content, their own movies, their own shows, that it just ain't a one-trick pony. So... Yep. And he again, I think he gambled with it, and viewership dropped like a rock.
Yeah, and I feel like he was like this show. I think should have ended around 3. I think 3 should have been the ending of it.
With the Herogasm.
With Herogasm, I think you could have had Soldier Boy take out Homeland. Like they actually kill him there. Boom, end it. Which, again, I mean, Season 4 is a lot better than this season.
Yeah, because Season 4, that's when Huey's dad, right?
Huey's dad. And that's where they play Butcher, start talking to Kessler. And then by the end, basically takes that personality and goes like, I'm going to kill all the superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
And in Season 5, we don't... Like, it seems like they were scared to push Butcher as the bad guy.
Right.
And I feel like they should have.
I liked Ryan's speech to him.
Ryan's, yeah. Telling him
I didn't
making
choose
people fear.
I didn't choose you over him.
Oh, yeah, whenever Butcher. Yeah.
You're still a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. And then I was talking about like when he was talking to Homelander. Like,
oh, yeah, right. You're not a god.
You're not a god. You make people fear you, like they're scared of you. That's not a god.
Yeah.
I like that.
I thought he was going to bite at the end.
And then I liked Homelander whenever Ryan showed back up, and he's like, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Everybody's going to die, starting with you.
Like, I don't know. Like, they had moments that they could have hit, and I just feel like the other 7 episodes pull this episode down.
Listen, I thought for sure when Kimiko was in her little moment with Frenchie,
Homelander's,
and like he had his hand on her chest.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to flash back to Homelander pushing through her chest and grabbing her heart and just ripping it out.
That's why I feel. I feel like they should have tried to stay close to the comic with the deaths and stuff, but. I know they said they didn't want to stay close to the comics, but, I mean, we basically go page for page for the Homelander death.
Yeah, and I think, again, like you said, it was rushed. I think they just was we're going to rip that page straight out of the comic and end it, and then the rest of it, we're just going to make up.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very like 50-50 on it because
Yeah, again, like we get back in the season one, what was it, episode 6, when they followed everybody, like Tara and
yeah,
what, like stupid.
stupid stuff. We
But
didn't need it.
no,
You could have taken that out
no,
and then spending like 2 episodes to find bomb site, going and meeting the writers and that shit, and
yeah,
just it was a bunch of stuff that we didn't need. We should have been balls to the wall. Even if you did, like I saw Eric Kripke said he didn't have the budget to like go balls to the wall. You didn't have to give me fucking
No.
Civil War type fight scenes and all that stuff. Cities being destroyed. You could have just been Butcher out there killing, like nothing too crazy.
right.
And we just, I don't know. Like he said, he wanted to flesh out the characters, and then it would make sense in the end. Fucking Sage said, "Peace."
Yeah, the only thing that it did in the end was put closure to the boys.
It put closure to the boys,
The rest of
and the ending for Butcher, for him just killing Homelander for Becca and all that stuff, like that.
we get the president calling saying,
Hey Huey, you wanna?
Vaught's out of control. We got these coked up meth heads out here running around doing whatever they want.
Yeah,
We're gonna roll them back in.
that's what I mean. And I mean, I don't like how we left it open ending.
It cuts over to Vincent D'Onofrio. We're gonna create a task force, an anti-vigilante task force.
I need you to go outside.
These superheroes have gone for far too long.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what else in this.
Yeah, this season really didn't have any really mentions or anything of that. Like, yeah, Bomb Sight evidently is a pretty powerful character.
Well, that's what I was going to say. This season was too much focused on setting up Vault Rising.
Yeah.
We should have cut that back because one, like we said, like everyone is loving Soldier Boy right now.
Yeah, wait, because you got Noir, who's in Vault Rising.
They haven't confirmed he's in it.
Yeah, remember in the flashback when it went back
in the flashback, but the show's not going. He's not going to have him in it.
But wasn't he part of the original crew?
I don't. He wasn't original crew.
Because you'd have Bomb Sight.
But see, I gotta go back and I need to check that out because the show's gonna follow the original crew,
Right.
and I need to go back because I mean Crimson chick's not gonna be in it. Wasp, what's the Mosquito or whatever, Mosquito Man or whatever, he's supposed to be part of it.
That Nazi woman is, right?
The Stormfront. But in the show, they haven't mentioned, because Bomb Sight's part of it, Soldier Boy. There's 2 girls. Can't remember their names. But it's not anyone that's from, that's been in the boys.
What?
It's someone else.
Yeah, it would. It would have been the old woman in the nursing home.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
That she was part of the original.
Part of it, original, yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. We were too much on setting this up.
And then
they didn't
whoever the Last of Us guy was, if that was home or Soldier Boy's brother.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. I feel like you didn't need to explain any of that. I mean, they could have done that in another spin-off show, since Soldier Boy's still alive in the future. Do something and then start explaining a little bit to where you're like, oh shit, that's that character. Like you see their end up fate. Because I mean, people would have gone to Vault Rising with just Soldier Boy alone to go watch it for him. We don't need a backup story and everything. I feel like you could have thrown us in there with new characters and just like, okay, let's roll.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking back to the season, Yeah, it's just Soldier Boy was so involved in a lot of stuff. I mean, you didn't try to fuck me, did you? But no,
Yeah.
no. Here, I fixed your shield.
That's yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, we like, you've got your Nazi dad. He's not in the picture anymore. The boys will forever be remembered for the first 3 seasons.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
When a miniature guy ran up the dick hole of another guy and blew up, and I mean,
You can't top that. You cannot top that. And I've been waiting for them to top that, and they didn't top it.
no, they never could.
They couldn't. And that's the funniest thing too, is they actually built the head of a penis to film this. I can only imagine just working on that set and walking in and going, "Ah, fuck."
See,
What?
that's what I always. I think one of my, outside of being a movie reviewer, and then taking the critique seriously.
Yeah.
I think my second maybe dream job of that would be like a set builder,
Oh
like
yeah.
the set designer.
Yeah.
Like I'm
You
sitting
come
in
home.
there.
Honey, what did you do today? I just built a giant penis for
Yeah.
a show. What?
You're reading the script for the new season. Opening scene. We need a giant penis head built. Yes. We're going to blow it up.
Dreamed of this.
Yeah. A guy's going to run inside of it, and we're going to blow it up. Oh, my.
Yay.
I can't wait to put this on my resume. Says here you're good at building exploding penises. Bingo.
I'm your guy.
But, yeah, I am glad it's ended. I am glad it's over.
I'm glad it's over. I am sad that it's over for opening ending to where we can revisit this universe. Because we got the Boys Mexico coming, right?
Yeah, but I mean, what is it? Just gonna be the same thing over again, but in Spanish?
Fuck, I don't know. It's gonna be people in Mexico. I don't know what it's gonna be about.
Was Homelander only God for America?
They got their own god.
Yeah, they got Jesus.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like this whole universe building, like from everything, just franchise, like everything in like those movies and shows, they try to build a world and just break off. I feel like we need to get back to the one story, one show. You don't need world building.
Yeah,
just give me a season of a story. I don't need no more. Boom, boom, done.
I never really thought of The Boys as being a world building show.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this feels like they're basically trying to turn it into the MCU or something like that, and just
like Gen V kind of fit in because it was the young kids at the same time.
that's what. Like, yeah, it worked. I'm like, okay, this is a different type of show. Okay, and even like when they first announced, I'm like, okay, how crazy
Yeah.
The Boys is. Super kids, college kids with superpowers. That's gonna be even fucking crazier. Like Van Wilder type shit.
Yeah, if they would have ran Gen V up to like 3 seasons and The Boys up to this 5th season, and then they culminated real nice on like that 13 episode thing, and they both ended at the same time. That we could have done that fine. Yeah, I'm not really excited to watch Vought Rising. I'm not really like. I don't think I'm getting up at 3 a.m. to watch the debut of it.
Nah, that's one where like when it comes out, I mean, I can wait a day or two and then watch it. Like it's if I got time, I'm not going to make time for it.
Yeah.
If I'm scrolling, I'm like, oh hey, Vault Rising's on its 5th episode already. Okay, I'll start watching it.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, I guess how do you want to rate it? Do you want to rate the 5th season, or you want to do it all together?
I think we should rate the 5th season, and then we can rate it all as a whole.
All right, 5th season, I'm giving it a 4. I got it out there before you could say anything.
I know you did, and listen, like I know you're not gonna fucking believe me, But I was thinking 4.3. I'm being true. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm sure you added .3 to it. But
I was halfway through this fucking podcast and I thought that 4.3. I was in the fours.
I had it before even turning the fucking camera on.
I don't know if I can hear it.
Overall, we'll say our score at the same time.
Wait a minute. Let me give me a second to think of it. Overall, 1 through 5.
You're gonna tell someone watch The Boys, all 5 seasons, out of a 10. I'm giving it.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
8.6.
8.
See, I said it first, so now you're just
I said
like
8. We were right there on the fucking same point. I don't want to fucking hear it. 8. Show overall is an 8.
I gave it 8.6. So
You did. Gave it a little higher than me.
right. I get you had to go a little higher than me on the other one and a little lower on the other. I
gotta balance it out.
I get it.
It's all about balance. You gotta balance is key. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Yeah, I mean,
The Boys did something that we hadn't seen before. Made superheroes in everyday life.
it worked.
It kind of went from them being in everyday living, being involved in everyday life, to it just mainly focusing on their internal struggle with each other and not so much the world. In the beginning, It was the world, and then towards the end, it went internally.
Yeah, it went internal and just stayed in a group within a group.
I think one thing that hurt it, and the reason why it hurt my score, why it took my score down, is later in the seasons they got too tied up in politics.
Well, that's what I was saying with mine. Like, season 4 felt like a complete, like, you look at the real world, and then you go watch The Boys. It's the same thing, but superheroes.
Yeah, they got
it got too real, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm watching a show or watching real life.
Yeah, they just took news events and put their storyline in it. It was kind of like South Park with superheroes.
Yeah,
it got too much of that. Like I get the references and things of that nature. Especially,
like, it worked in first 3 seasons. It worked. Hi, we're making fun of stuff like in the real world. Haha, I get it. 4 just felt too real. It was too real.
Yeah, I get like, I don't know, like that the writers and stuff trying to send a message with it. We get it. The world gets it. We understand it. Like, yeah, we're in a fucked up situation as it is. Like,
I don't need to be reminded of it.
Yeah, right.
When I'm watching something,
So
that's what I was saying. Like, that season 4 brings it down for me a lot, and then 5 just going all over the place with the story just pulls it down. And
yep.
I mean, I don't know. It lost something.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it's over, and
yep.
For, like I said, for what it is, I think the final episode was. I get what he did with it. I get what Eric Kirky said. You know, it's satire. It's going to go down. You're probably going to hate it.
I will say, it's probably the best episode out of the season. It's
like, it's the best episode of 4 and 5.
I don't know. I feel like there wasn't an 4 was pretty good.
No, even when he ripped Vicky apart and all that, like,
I mean, it was. Yeah,
you had moments in 4.
There's moments in 4, but not a whole episode.
Yeah,
stuck to land. Okay, yeah. You're right.
So I'd say the finale is the best of 4 and 5.
Yeah, it's just rushed.
Yeah,
because like the one real quick, like an interview, Eric Kripke said that because someone asked him why not go like an hour and a half. He said he didn't want to bore people. He thought people would get bored if it was an hour and a half. I would have fucking loved an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Give me 2 hours, and I've been fine with it.
I mean, like
You would have
like
fleshed it out a little bit, or go like Stranger Things. The first hour, they fucking kill Homelander, and the second hour is them trying to like, I believe, and then Butcher's like, I don't fucking believe, and I'm killing everybody. I feel like that would have been good. Give me a whole 2 hour length. I've been fine with it.
Listen, Stranger Things will go down in history as one of the worst finales.
Well, that's what we've talked about. Because I know people throw Game of Thrones in there, which I can't say anything. I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, everybody can kiss my ass on Game of Thrones. That shit was fire. I mean, like, that show ran for how many fucking seasons?
8 seasons.
And, like, it totally outran Stranger Things. Like, Game of Thrones quality, didn't really waver until the very end.
Yeah.
And then, at the end of it, it's like, budget got tight. We filmed half of it in the dark and, like, everything. But even watching that ending, I wasn't as upset as I was with Stranger Things. Well, and then watching The Boys ending, I was like, it's fucking gold compared to what the other ending I was hyped for.
That's what I was going to say. So, for me, like, between Stranger Things and The Boys on ending, Stranger Things was building up to an ending. We've talked about it before. It was building up to an ending, and they missed. Like, completely missed. The Boys was going, oh, wait, we got to end this.
Yeah, but honestly, what made, I think, Stranger Things even worse is the Duffer brothers running their freaking mouth.
I think, that's what I mean. Thinking about like
did you
recently biased? I'm upset with The Boys ending, but like overall, thinking of outside like press and everything, Stranger Things failed.
Yeah, because
have you seen what Duffer Brothers said? Like they had an interview like today or last week or something like that.
I seen the one where they said that Will and Mike, like Will never had any kind of feelings towards Mike. They never, they said that was never even in the story arc.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah. Well that one was one.
That's such bullshit.
They were talking about season 2, episode 7. They wish they could go back and rework that and bring Kala in more organically instead of like it felt completely off. They're like, we wish we could do that, and I've seen people go, do they not wish about season 5?
Yeah.
And that's what, like, another one I saw, which I fucking called it. They said something about maybe something happening down the road and retouching the story. They're going to fucking wait 20 goddamn years and then come back and L's back or whatever. Like that's what they're going to do.
Right, because they were like, how can everyone say that Eleven's not dead?
Yeah.
That's what they kept saying. Like, how does everyone keep saying that?
Yeah. And, yeah, I mean...
Listen, I think that's probably one of the only shows in history where the fan base wrote a better series and ending through conspiracy theories.
Oh, 100%. Because, the Duff brothers are at home going, fuck me. Hey, can we get a reset on this episode? Because if we release this shit, we're fucked.
There's some creative motherfuckers out there. Yeah.
We're never going to be working on Hollywood ever again if we release this.
You talk about a fan base that wrote a better story and ending than...
because, I honestly started getting caught up in the conspiracy theories going, maybe this might be true.
Right, and there was conspiracy theories for The Boys, but they weren't nowhere near...
No, I mean, they were...
Stranger Things had people calculating release times.
Oh, yeah. The clock on fucking behind Steve said 11:11. That fucking means something. 9th episode's coming out on the 11th of November.
Right. Dusting shoelaces on their life twice.
You know what that means? They're going to release a trailer for the hidden episode in February.
Vecna looked left twice.
There's 8 kids in the kitchen.
Yeah, right. Like
that, yeah. Which I will say this, too. I think like I said, like recent bias, I hate The Boys, but overall, I think Stranger Things is a worse ending just because I think the story and writing was better through the first, like, 4 seasons. First 3. Season 4 is getting a little crazy.
Let's
dial it back a little bit. You spent time with these characters. You actually started, like, caring for them and stuff like that, and then they just...
Oh, yeah, that show writing was really got you in the feels 1 through 3.
1 through 3 they did.
The Boys wasn't that kind of show.
No. And I feel like it's just...
Like Butcher said, shock and all, baby.
Shock and all. Shock and fucking all.
Blood and bone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean... It is what it is.
Like I said, I'm glad it's over. I just
I
wonder what the next big thing will be.
I mean, I think right now it might be Invincible. I mean, I think...
Yeah, but it's already been running for a while.
It's already been running for a while.
But, so okay, it was zombies. Everything was zombies.
Everything was zombies.
Zombie. Everything was a zombie.
Everything was a zombie.
Everything was zombies. Everybody loved zombies. People wanted to fuck zombies. I mean, it was...
It was something.
It's crazy. Then we went to superheroes. And we've been riding the superhero train for a lot longer than we rode the zombie train.
That's true. We've been riding the superhero train since... What do you say? Well...
You know, Iron Man.
Probably 2000.
No, Iron Man came out 08.
08, but... Well, I mean...
No, anything before that was just
it wasn't
just a
movie.
Yeah, when Iron Man came out,
everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, when Iron Man came out and it built that, yeah, it's just been full tilt from there on out.
Yeah, everybody building a world-building universe.
Yeah, so Iron Man, I'd say, really started it.
The next big thing, I feel like superheroes are still going to hang around for a little bit longer.
Yeah, but there's got to be something else. We gotta fall off a superhero train at some point.
Let's bring westerns back.
Fuck yeah, that would be. I mean, it happened a little bit with Yellowstone.
It did happen a little bit, yeah.
Everybody wanted to be a cowboy.
I think.
Which that new series is out, the Dutton.
Yeah.
Ranch, which I started watching it. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
I don't know what the next big thing is.
Yeah, well, it has to be like a genre thing, right?
Yeah, it's
like
gotta be
zombies
a genre.
was horror.
That's horror. Superheroes. Comedy, like comedy movies is phased out now.
Scary Movie comes back and reignites all the parody movies again.
Could. Fuck, I don't want it.
Listen, I think it's funny as fuck that they're like, you will be offended by this movie. So if you go to it and come out bitching that you're offended, we told you in the trailer.
Yeah.
And it's bad.
Bitch, you're going to be offended when you watch this.
I love that marketing. Like,
honestly, I think
when you go, it's going to be bad.
I think horror movie genre is back.
Yeah, see, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I think they're trying to make a statement coming back.
Yeah, when you get those low-budget films that do good, you just get good low-budget films.
Yeah,
that's it.
I feel like they're going to try to push that a little bit more. I feel like.
No, I think we already made it past that vampire phase.
You think we made it past that?
We were in vampires, remember?
That's true.
I think it was kind of like vampires then zombies. I think vampires was first.
Oh, vampires first, yeah, because you had Vampire Diaries and True Blood. And
yeah, you had Buffy the Vampire Slayer started it all.
Buffy, and then Twilight.
Yeah, Vampire Diaries, the originals, all that stuff like that. Yeah, we had that. It came and went.
Yeah.
Everybody was vampires and then went to zombies, and now we're superheroes. What is going to be the next thing?
That's something to think about. If you're listening, tell us what you think.
Yeah, you guys have to let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm Adam.
And I'm Tasker.
And that was Frank Opinions.